everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, nice to meet you. My name is Yadi and this is Yadi Angel Art. Today I'm going to share with you my high school sketchbook. Been a little bit nervous to share this with you, but I thought it could be fun to reminisce with you. So let's get into it. So some of these pieces are not going to be super finished. I've never really had super clean or finished sketchbooks. It's part of the reason why I've been a little hesitant to show my sketchbooks online. They're a bit of a mess, and a lot of them are kind of just pencil or ink, especially this far back. But yeah, it's still cool to look at. Here in the top left corner, we have a little sketch of me and my then boyfriend, now husband, Dennis. So yeah. And some of these are going to be a little smudged because they are pencil. I was always super into frilly skirts and dresses. That is not really something that has much changed. Another unfinished sketch. I think she was supposed to be eating ice cream, and I guess that just didn't work out. Ooh, a rare finished piece with a quote and a signature and even a date. So now I can say for sure this is from 2012, and the future patiently awaits as I let the past try to catch up. Very cute. I think at the time I used drawing as a way of kind of like a bit of a visual diary for myself to just express emotions I'm dealing with. You know, high school can be a pretty turbulent time for anyone. And looking back, I think it was pretty therapeutic for me, and it was definitely not something that I did intentionally, so I'm glad I kind of allowed myself to express myself that way. Another unfinished piece. This was actually meant to be for Dennis. Okay, here is a colored piece. As I said earlier, a lot of these are going to be more like pencil or ink. I spent the majority of my life as a young artist completely avoiding color. That stuff terrified me. I mean, obviously when I was like in preschool, I messed around with markers and colors and stuff, but somewhere along the way I just kind of, when I grew out of that but continued drawing, completely dumped color out of my life. I just could not do it, and this is why. Every time I tried to use color, it would come out, I would not like it very much. So yeah, I just felt like after spending hours and hours on a piece, to suddenly add color to it and ruin it, it would just break my heart, and it just didn't seem worth it for me at the time. And I would always tell myself like, oh, eventually I'll get into color, but I never knew how to get into it or how to start. So yeah, one of my rare color pieces from this time. We don't need to look at this one. I was trying to tell more of a story here, which was cool. And here I was with the same character. I'm actually more recently getting into like fairy themes and the natural world, so I had no idea that I had like a little moment here where I was curious about that. That's kind of cool. I think this was meant to be something much bigger. I don't really remember. and I was really into sometimes drawing out lyrics of some of my favorite songs, so this is one of them. This one's cute. I remember being really proud after finishing this one. That's why I inked it, actually. Oh, this one I modeled after one of my dates with Dennis. We went to Rita's and my shoe was untied and he stopped and he tied my shoe and I felt a little bit like a princess and I liked it, so I really wanted to save this moment. Inspired by more lyrics. Ever struggling with hands, but I appreciate that I wasn't scared to show them. Oh! Okay, so this isn't my full high school sketchbook, because this is from 2013 and I graduated in 2012, so this is like around the span of late high school, post-graduation. I'm not sure how I'm gonna title that in this video, but we will see. Now that I think about it, this may be my this outfit may have been inspired from my, what's the name of that anime? Soul Calibur. Yeah. Wait, no, that's not it. Oh, I got really excited. That was not it. Soul Leader. See, I was close. Please don't come after me. But yeah, this is definitely from my Soul Eater phase, because I loved the main girl's long jacket. I feel like around this time I was getting a good idea of perspective for certain parts of the body. So I remember I was really proud of that kind of thing when I did images like this. Not a fan of shoes, as you can see. This one I actually used a photo reference for, a photo a friend took of myself looking up at the sky. I think this might be one of the first official drawings I have where I used the reference. So I remember loving this when I finished with it. And yeah, I didn't really think to keep using references more, not for a long time after. Can still relate to this quote, "Are the people gone?" I wish I had tried to finish this a little more. I like the hair. I believe I used my hair as reference. I think I was looking at a mirror. This is definitely another reference of myself. Oh, a nice finished detailed piece. These are characters from the card game Magic the Gathering, a drawing I made for Dennis, and he liked it so much that he told me to color it in. I did not want to do that. He said, just give it to me when you color it in. And I was like, so never give it to you. All right. So this is now just in the sketchbook forever. I actually just recently did a girl on the moon drawing. That's cute. All right, that is everything. I hope that you had fun looking through these. Oh wait, actually no. Okay, I have a few extra loose leaf papers that I wanted to share with you guys. So there was this thing that I used to do a lot, especially in high school, where I would draw on any loose leaf paper that I could get my hands on. And I'm sure this isn't like new for most artists, but the reason that this was the case for me was that I didn't always have a sketchbook to sketch on or always have a sketchbook with me. So I would kind of just snatch any computer paper that I could get my hands on. So just from anywhere pretty much. There were like spare sheets of paper inside those little bins in every classroom, and if there was like some really good full size pages, I would like grab a few and just have a bunch in my folder to like sketch and doodle in. So because of that, I have a bunch of random loose pieces of paper full of drawings, most of which are not even dated, but they look like they're from high school. So I'm gonna say they're high school. So I will show these to you guys. I actually have a bunch from like middle school, and like obviously a bunch of drawings from elementary and middle school. I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing it. It's not like great. But if you guys are interested in seeing it, let me know in the comments down below. So let's get into the loose leaf ones. This one used to be one of my favorites. I like the detail that I did. Okay, I had a bracelet that looked like this. It might have belonged to my mom and I might have borrowed it, but I used it as a reference. I would fold these long papers up and use them like little booklets. What an interesting pose. Wow, I can barely really even unpack what is happening with this image right now. Hold on. So for some reason, I felt the need to have her holding a steaming plate of food with a basket of flowers and a ribbon in her mouth that she holds. So like she has a free hand, but she decides to hold it from her mouth to the... This must have been from when I graduated. All right. That is definitely everything that I meant to show you guys today. I hope that you had fun with me. It was certainly embarrassing for me, so hopefully you enjoyed it. If you had a good time with me today, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!